Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Two teams trying to finish on a winning note in the Las Vegas Bowl. Kickoff team on the field ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So LSU's offenses, they take control of the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Bring in the heat. Zings it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Caden Durham. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. To the air, it's Levin. Quarterback moving. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
I love the defense's approach on. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great. One broke on the football and forced the big interception.
Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the 1st. Finding some room. The 40. The 20. He's at the... He is in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The corners are walked up tight. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. On the delay, it's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames, so difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's the 2nd time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Levin. The throw. That's reeled in, it's Berry. Touchdown, Tigers! He got loose and it was lights out after that. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Snags it quickly on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. Got it down the field. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! Into the end zone for 6. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Tigers! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. To the air, it's Levin. Catch in the middle, it's Green. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Hit as he throws. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Napier. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Oh, he wants it all. Caught outside on the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny way.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. This time he's got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone for 6.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Off play action. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. On the run, it's Berry. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Levin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Sutton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Trying play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Napier. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
And for that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Levin. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running right, it's Durham. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught on the left side by Wilson. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Caught by Wilson. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Off the play fake. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's on target and complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Gonna look downfield again. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Running inside. It's Washington. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he
throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. The Aztecs couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Running the red zone, it's Washington. Touchdown, Aztecs! Great job by the back on the option. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Scanning the field, it's Clevin. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Guys, LSU has the lead here. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can...
Got a little grass. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On first down, it's Durham again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Here's a give to Durham. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Aztecs with the 1st and 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now on the option. Might have a chance. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. He's got an open man. chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He wants to throw it again. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now, setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Play fake, Lewis. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Levitt. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. That ought to do it and should send this team into the offseason feeling good about winning a postseason game. Wants to throw it again. A shot for the end zone. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Finds his man. It's Bostic. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first.
Right down the gut of the field. At the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Into the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Everything going their way right now. Last drive they score, special teams goes out, they execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And here's the third interception of the night. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Well, look, I love the fact that he scrambled. He can't take a sack. He can't take a negative play at this point in the game. I just wish he would have stayed in bounds, though. You got to know as a quarterback here, we've got the lead. It's late. I get tackled.
Looking deep. Upstairs, he's got it. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk glass, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.